Hi, welcome back to the Light the World, Build the Kingdom Challenge. And each day we are getting down on our knees and asking God to give us one thing that we can do to light the world, to make a difference, to build the kingdom, to bless lives. And each day I get on here and I share a little bit of a thought with you. I had something fun happen today. I'm downsizing my life. I'm eventually moving probably into an apartment. Right now I'm with my dad. And I've had this Great Pyrenees that's been in our family for like 5 years. It's my son's dog in particular, and mine, you know, so we kind of share the dog. And in downsizing, I knew I was going to have to let this dog go and try to find her a home. And I was really concerned about it because she's a big dog. She's never been fixed or anything, so she could have puppies or whatever. And you got to have somebody who really has a lot of space. And she's meant to be on a farm. She's meant to be with animals and everything. And I've always wanted her to have that, you know, have that kind of environment with the animals around and really just be in her element, you know. I've wanted that for her, and especially since I started moving to smaller and smaller houses with less and less property. And this, I thought, I began praying really hard, you know, can you just take her somewhere she would just love, somewhere she would just be in her element and be happy. And that's been a prayer of my heart for, you know, several months now. And so anyway, I've had her up here with my dad at my dad's house, and just kind of have her tied out on a really long lead where she can get around and everything. But I knew I'm getting ready to go out of town, and I knew my dad can't, you know, he's 85, he can't take care of this big dog. So I knew I needed to find something before I left, and I kept thinking, no, wait, and I didn't have my youngest boy with me, who's, you know, it's his dog, and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of her when he doesn't have a chance to say goodbye. So I kept waiting until he was with me again, and he's been with me for about a week or so. But I just felt like, no, don't post anything yet. And then the other morning, it's like, now, you need to post something and post it to Facebook about this dog. And within about 30 minutes, a lady I know that belongs to my church but is in a different area, and I've known her for different things, contacted me and said, here's my phone number, call me about your dog. So I just picked up the phone, called her. And she said, I really think I want your dog, but you know, I need to talk to my husband. Anyway, so a little bit, long story short, she decided she wanted my dog. And as we started talking today, when I took the dog out there, and my dog's just loving this farm environment, all these chickens and ducks and other dogs and everything, and she's so happy and just checking it out. And she's great with the animals. The lady was kind of concerned maybe she hadn't been with chickens and ducks, and what's she going to do? Well, she didn't care about those chickens or ducks. She didn't even bother them or anything. She was too busy checking out the landscape and everything, and she was so happy she was drooling, and I've never seen her drool like that before. But anyway, it was really fun to see her get to be in her element. And as I was talking to the lady afterwards, she told me, she said, I've always wanted a Great Pyrenees, and you know, she had a friend who breeds them, but they're expensive, and she's like, you know, when I get rich, I'll get one of those or whatever. And anyway, so it was like her dream to have a dog like my dog, and my dog needed somewhere really fun to go, and I needed somewhere for her to go. And it made me think of, I told my son on the way home that Heavenly Father never helps just one person when he can help multiple people, and animals too, you know. He helped us all in that situation, that he's the master matchmaker. And the interesting thing we noticed is that, you know, I've been posting a lot about my divorce and everything, and she didn't know anything about that. She didn't see any of those posts about that. She's like, oh really, I'm so sorry, I didn't know this. But she sees the post about the dog at the right moment that I posted it, you know. And she had some compelling thing, you need to get that dog. And she can get dogs. She's out in the country. People drop off dogs all the time. But she knew she wanted this dog, that she was supposed to get this dog. So it was a neat experience to see how the Spirit speaks to people and tells them, you know, do this now, or you get that dog, or whatever, to bring about this really cool experience. And I'm so glad that God cares about all of His creatures, even His little dogs. So anyway, I hope y'all will share the 90-day challenge. Just get down on your knees and ask God how you can help people. And sometimes it's that little nudge that says, you know, you need that dog, you know, or it might be, you know, post that dog on Facebook. You know, this was an answer to this girl's desires and her wishes that she wanted this a good dog to take care of her animals and everything. So it was just perfect. Anyway, so if you want to look on my wall, I've got a video of Snow in her new home and the you know, all the chickens and everything, and Marlise, the lady that took the dog in and everything. So it's a fun experience if you want to check that video out. Y'all take care. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.